Democrat or what Republican. I don't give a shit about any of that. It's all just goy theater, two wings of the same bird anyway. It's pretty obvious that Bill Clinton he was caught with his pants down again. It's another dismal, half-assed, non-objectifying release from our embarrassing Attorney General, Pam Bondi, who has to go at this point. She should have never been in there. And, I mean, right now, I think we're looking at her probably should be looking at some jail time. Prison. She's holding this shit from us. Congress made the law. They passed it through that this shit needs to be released. Not in little sections so you can heavily redact it and all that shit. It was supposed to all be released by now. Okay? All of it. There was no clause about doing file dumps and all that shit. It was supposed to be done right now. So she's got to go. So here's this interesting bit on Erica Kirk. Erica Kirk's devout Catholic widow act collapses. Half her family is Jewish, and her cousin just exposed the wild party girl lies. Erica Kirk's pure conservative Catholic widow persona is falling apart, and the family secrets are insane. She claims no real dating, partying, and drinking for years before Charlie, shades wild lifestyles, and presents as fully Catholic traditionalist. But look closer. Her aunt, Carla France, her dad's sister, married casino tycoon Jack D. Solomon in Vegas. Meet Carla France of Solomon. Lives in Salt Lake City, Utah. Where did Charlie get murdered? Huh. Studied at the University of Arizona. Profile still up showing her with Jack. Jack built the famous Colorado Bell Casino in Laughlin. Restored Jerusalem Zion Gate. Interesting. Co-founded Israel's Armored Corps Museum at Latrun, trustee for Hebrew University, major donor to Jerusalem Foundation, deep pro-Israel power player with Utah roots. That marriage plugs Erica's family directly into prominent Jewish networks. Rothstein Solomon names everywhere in records. Then there's Nicole Rothstein, Erica's actual cousin through Carla, but always called best friend, twin soul sister, roommate. Nicole's old posts, them at Madonna concerts, Rockefeller Christmas tree, 2 a.m. New York City nights with drinks flowing. Nicole dropped partying videos from her roommate days. Cabot Phillips, spamming, I can't stop watching this. Nicole, that's our girl. Cabot Phillips is somebody that Erica Kirk dated before Charlie, which Charlie would later post pictures after a basketball game claiming that he beat him. And Cabot Phillips shows up with, oh my god, my cat scared the shit out of me. Oh my. Cabot Phillips ends up being seen with her at rallies and events like right before meeting Charlie. And it looks like there's a child involved in there. But anyway, yet Erica goes on national TV. I didn't drink, barely dated, criticized roommates for heavy partying, multiple men. She lived the full Miss Arizona model New York City nightlife before Charlie. But fine if true, but why lie about it while preaching trad values and running TPUSA? Erica scrubbed old posts, completely hides the Jewish family side, and downplays Nicole as just a pal. Charlie built everything on authenticity. His widow now leads it. Why hide the cousin, the heritage, the partying past? The fakeade is cracking hard. I've got all the receipts, Carla's Facebook profile, marriage certs, Instagram party and proof, donor pages, family ties, Cabot comments, and more. So here's a little...
Merry Thanksgiving to you. Merry Thanksgiving to you.
If that guy ain't Jewish, I don't know who is.
To you.
I got a bottle of wine. They're not sober. As her cousin, who is fully Jewish, half of her family is Jewish. While she herself is a Christian, she has celebrated many Jewish holidays with our side of the family and highly respects the Jewish religion. As Erica's cousin and best friend, thank you. She is grieving very hard in private. I've held her. Yeah. Sounds like you're running cover here. Merry Thanksgiving. That's our girl, Cabot. Yeah, so anyway, I'm not going to beat the dead horse too much on that. I guess the main thing I'm trying to get at with all this is you're being lied to. Okay, the whole thing, I believe, is an op as well. So yeah, let's see what Jake Shields had to say about this whole thing. Where is he? Did I go too far here? There we go. So Jake Shields says this is why they want to get rid of books. When all the information is digital, they can rewrite history to fit the current narrative. This is from Candace Owens. During the 17th, this is from the Jewish Encyclopedia. It's obviously old. I don't know what year it's from or anything, but during the 17th century, the sugar industry was monopolized by the Jews. And further on down, it says, in fact, the cotton plantations in many parts of the South were wholly in the hands of the Jews, and as a consequence, slavery found its advocates among them. That's interesting, huh? I guess getting back to this is a little piece that I kind of scrolled past.
Trump left some stuff out. Yeah, it seemed like the redacted, the documents that were released. Yeah, found his name right here. While these visits made Doe extremely uncomfortable, Epstein and Maxwell made her feel she could not refuse them. During this time, Epstein started to pay for voice lessons for Doe and insisted that Doe could not advance her career in any way without him. We're going to go down here. During one of Doe's encounters with Epstein, he took her to Mar-a-Lago, where he introduced her to its owner, Donald J. Trump. Introducing 14-year-old Donald J. Trump. Epstein elbowed Trump playfully, asking him, referring to Doe, "This is a good one, right?" Trump smiled and nodded in agreement. They both chuckled, and Doe felt uncomfortable, but all the time was too young to understand why.
Interesting. What? Very, very interesting, isn't it? Going back to ISIS. Let's see here. Oh, where is it here? Oh, yeah, right here. Going back to ISIS a little bit here. This is from Jake Shields as well. Captured ISIS Libya commander Abu Hafs turns out to be Benjamin Ephraim, an Israeli national operating in one of Mossad's special units. You're going to sit here. How many more of these do I have to show you? How many more times do I have to show you this before you start waking the fuck up? He's a ISIS leader who is actually an Israeli national. That changed his name. Yeah, our greatest ally. Our greatest ally. Speaking of our greatest ally, let's get into this here. This is Trump talking about running a third term.
Come up here. Miriam gave my campaign, indirectly, 250 million. She was number one. When somebody can give you 250 million, I think that we should give her the opportunity to say hello. And Miriam, make it quick, because 250 million is not what it used to be. Okay? Hello, incredible.
Just wait.
With a great husband, a man that loved Israel.
Loved Israel.
Well, Mr. President, when you were in the Israeli parliament and you gave a speech and you saw me from far away, at that time I came with a scooter to the parliament just to hear you. I wanted to hear you alive. And then you said, Miriam Anderson, and I stood for a second, but it was so painful, so I said, then you screamed, Miriam, stand up! And I wish you would have known, but I stood up and heard all your compliments.
All right. Who cares about this? Come on.
Thank you. And now I met Alan Dershowitz. He said the legal thing about 4 more years, and I said, Alan, I agree with you. So we can do it. Think about it.
We can do it.
Where's Alan?
Alan is here. Oh, he had a flight.
There you go. There you go. So don't be surprised, folks. Something comes up and Trump's always all of a sudden going to get a third term. This is another fun one here.
6 years ago, I was up here.
Oh, there we go.
And I said, this is our first Jewish president.
Yeah.
Now he's the first Jewish president to serve 2 not consecutive presidencies. We thank you for everything. Bad things happened on the second one. Namely, the election was rigged.
And I think you were behind it. I think you were behind it, Don. I'm on to you. I'm on to you. You wanted us out. You wanted us out because we asked too many questions. You got what you wanted. So let's get into our last featured story. That's the power outages in California, leaving millions without power and electric vehicles stranded in the street. Which that's another one I've got to kind of wing here. Oh, here we go. Look at all those automatic taxis just stopped in the middle of the road. They ran out of power. There's nowhere to charge them. Interesting, huh? So that is San Francisco right there. Not a lot, huh? Interesting. So, oh geez, what am I doing? So I guess the whole story behind that is apparently one of the substations failed, and that's why they lost it. I've heard many things coming from a fire to just a test run to where did I write this at? There we go. But I think the bigger picture is this. There's many power companies getting bought up by BlackRock. They're taking over power companies. They're taking over gas companies. The same people that are making life basically impossible to live with rent, with mortgages. They let houses foreclose, and then they hop on and buy it at a low price and turn it into an Airbnb or turn it into nothing at all. They just buy up blocks of houses, they demo them and put some kind of bullshit fucking business in there that isn't even going to be open in the next 10 years because AI is going to be doing all those call center jobs. They're going to be doing this. They're going to be doing that. Where did I get? I want to make sure I'm not jumping the gun here. But if you have a call center job, you sell insurance, you answer phones for a living, help centers, if you're front desk somewhere, secretary, all that shit, here by 2030, gone. AI is going to be doing your job. Okay, so all these buildings that BlackRock is buying up for these purposes is all a waste. It's all just to keep us renting, to keep us from moving on in life and giving something to our children after we pass away. And I heard from a little bird that sometime this winter, okay, I don't know when exactly, but here in the Northern Hills, maybe even Rapid City, let's say a confidant of mine was warned that you should probably be prepared for at least blackouts that last at least a week, maybe 2 weeks. And it will be intentional, but they're going to make some kind of excuse. A substation going down, like in California, a fire, anything like that. And all it's doing is preparing us for when these AI data centers come and start sucking away all our power and making it impossible to power our houses, our lives. So be prepared. I recommend, getting a gas generator, a quiet one, so that your neighbors don't know you got it. Maybe something solar powered if you have the money for that. Make sure you have a cooking source. So a grill would work. Just make sure that you have propane so that you can still use said grill. Make sure you have a way to light up your house. But here's a... Oh, yeah, I forgot I don't even have that clip. I had the clip and must have deleted it on accident. But basically, Harrison Smith broke last week that on May Day 2028, everybody involved with Trantifa, you see them, you go to Walmart, you can tell which ones are part of this movement, okay? They look like me, kind of. But they're planning a mass no-show to work on May Day 2028, which will completely destroy the economy. In one day, all these people don't show up to work. The economy just stops for a day. And that's basically a way to put us on our knees and follow what they want out of us. So capitulate, give them what they want, put their person in office, be okay with transgenderism, be okay with the pride movement that grooms children. That is all part of the depopulation agenda. That's what the entire pride movement is about. It's a depopulation agenda to make your kids think it's okay to be gay so that they don't have to have babies and all that, so that we can bring these illegal foreigners in to take not just to take our jobs, but they get paid to come here. And then when they're here, they get all the bennies. So they don't even have to work. Everybody says that they're here to work and give low labor and all that. No, they're literally getting paid to be here. They get paid living, they get medical, they get food stamps. They are here. It is planned for them to be here. It's called the Replacement Migration Document. You can look it up on the UN's website. It's a real thing. But that's why they're doing all this, as a way to put us on our knees. A way to put us on our knees. So pretty much everything going on right now is all about. So like I warned last week, the yen carry trade has officially ended. So expect the stock market and all that shit to just completely crash here soon. I mean, it might not be a complete reset, but it's gonna be it's gonna hurt us. We're gonna feel it. And I gotta apologize for last week when I released a video saying that we're gonna be going to war with Venezuela. Turns out that was just it was planted by the Trump administration to get people to fall for his little bullshit 20-minute speech that he had where he was talking about how good we're doing and all the progress we've made. You live in a great economy. Didn't you know that, Jack? Remember Biden? Remember? You're living the same fucking thing right now with a different face on it because the same people are running the fucking show. So I apologize for falling for that little psyop, I guess. I apologize if I got you to turn into that bullshit State of the Union, whatever the fuck you call that. I guess we have Israel trying to pull us into bomb Iran again. Only this time it's to bomb their ballistic missile sites. The last time, I guess, Israel all but threatened to, or they did threaten, actually. They threatened to nuke Iran if we didn't do something about it, which basically drug us into having to do it. And, I do have to call balls and strikes when it comes to Trump. And, I mean, what would you do in that case? What would you do? Are you just going to let them bomb the shit? Are you going to just let them nuke them? Or are you going to do their nice little Zionist theater and send some bombs their way? So let's see, what else did I have on here? I guess in spite of all of that, there is some things going on in Venezuela. Sorry, I gotta wait for my ancient computer to load here real quick. Oh, geez, where is it? Of course, you miss it for a day, and all of a sudden, like Owen Schroyer says, why are we going to war with Venezuela over our open border instead of Biden and Mayorkas, who opened the border and brought them in? I agree. We still haven't seen a single deep state arrest. We haven't seen a single Epstein arrest. So breaking, this is 4 hours ago, Venezuela's Maduro has penned a letter to Latin American leaders urging joint action against the aggression, piracy, and extrajudicial killings perpetrated